here at Simpang Asia to try some authentic Indonesian cuisine. I'm bringing my coworker Keith, who's never had Indonesian food before, and hopefully he'll love it.
We got our inspiration a lot from street food and tradition.
I'm gonna just order a bunch of stuff, and I was wondering if you could help guide me through what it is, because I don't know what I'm doing. Nasi goreng.
Yeah, it's a fried rice, Indonesian special fried rice.
Wow, that is just excellent fried rice.
It has some sweetness, some smokiness.
A nice amount of salt to it. The chicken is so good. I think it's the chicken that has a little seasoning on it itself that is giving me that vinegar or acid.
I think it might be that sweet soy sauce.
Is it the sweet soy sauce? Is that what they said they put on it? Ooh, I could only eat this and be super happy. It's really good.
It kind of reminds me of what butterbeer would taste like.
Caramely and bitter, so it's a little more burnt sweetness to it. And also, look at how many worms are in my straw.
These green bits don't really have that much flavor, but they're fun as they like shoot into my mouth.
So this, he said, was a salad that's blanched.
This has so many different textures, it's fun to play.
I know, it's crazy. There's some tofu in here.
So one's a prawn cracker and one's something else cracker.
Yeah, we listened real well. Do they satay?
They do not saute, they grill saute.
Wow.
They barbecue saute.
Crazy. It's somehow tough and tender at the same time. Like it has a good amount of bite, but it's very easy to chew.
The meat has like a nice savory char, and then when you have the sweet peanut sauce, they kind of balance out. Here's some chewy noodles.
They're a thicker noodle and they've been fried, so they got a lot of texture going on. You can taste there's more sweetness in this. It's a little richer, heavier.
This is a much heavier dish. There's very clearly a Chinese influence on this dish.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's so much flavor in this fish. It's hard to describe. It's very sweet and barbecuey.
And the skin is very nicely crispy.
So I think they said they marinate it overnight.
I always worry whenever I get whole fish because I'm not very good at finding fish bones until my throat finds them for me. Oh, you got that meat right off that bone, no problem. Robin!
Nasi bungkus.
Nasi bungkus.
Nasi bungkus.
This is like a combo plate. You normally don't get to unwrap your food. Wow, look at that. It's like a little brain.
So this is a chicken, and then there's an egg. It's like a spicy, deep-fried boiled egg. Oh, and there's some beef in there.
And there's some beef. Oh, those vegetables are really good. This meat is just like all the way off that bone. It's so tender, and there's a lot of flavor all over the place. It is super rich. This is the dish that somebody brings to your potluck dinner and it's gone.
The meat is completely coated with bits of spices and coconut. Because it's been marinating for so long, deep down there's just flavor in every part of it.
The flavor is all the way through everything.
CNN did a poll with like 35,000 people, and they did their favorite dish in the world.
Yeah?
Number 1 was beef rendang.
Really?
In the world. Number 2 was nasi goreng.
There might be some country bias to those people, I think. The top 2 are from one nation.
It is the 4th biggest country in the world.
It's the 4th biggest country in the world?
I think so.
We're about to eat bananas with cheese and chocolate and condensed milk. I didn't expect that texture. It's like kind of crunchy.
It's a really young banana.
I'm sorry, it's what?
It's a young banana, isn't it?
What are you talking about? A young banana?
Yeah, it's very firm.
Oh, you mean underripe banana? I knew that banana since it was young.
I don't taste the cheese at all.
I'm wondering if the cheddar, because cheddar has some salt in it, is meant to put some salt in the dish and pull away the chocolate and sweetness a little bit.
I think so, because the one thing I've noticed with all the dishes is they all have an element of sweetness and saltiness.
Yeah.
Some of them also have spiciness to it.
What I liked about all these dishes is most of these dishes are based off street foods. So you've got fried rice, you've got meat skewers, you've got the whole fish that they said is often found near the beach.
Yeah, it's all very rustic. It just seems there's a lot of time and effort put into each of these dishes.
I appreciate you bringing me here. I didn't know much about Indonesian food, and now I do.
Yeah.
And now I'm very full, and I'd like to take a nap. I think I want the noodles. If I can have the noodles and maybe some of that fish, if you're not going to take all of it home.
You want to see that? Yeah.
Oh, yes!